awakening, how does that sound? Kind of disgusting to me, honestly. Begins around spring. And spoiler alert, tomorrow is the first day of spring. Did you know that mosquito eggs start hatching as early as this month? Yeah, the little baby mosquitoes. Yeah, they're gonna be out here. So this is why you wanna grab this blanket now, because don't you wanna enjoy your time outside? This is how you're going to be able to do it. It's a blanket that repels ticks, fleas, mosquitoes, flies with no odor. It has insect shield technology that remains effective for up to 25 washes. So that technology is built into the blanket that you take to the beach, you take to the picnic, you take to the outdoor concert, and you get that mosquito repellent technology. Who else could bring this to us but the Berninis, our inventive family here at QVC. And now you're bringing it home at a clearance price. Originally $39, we're now at $26.99. When you choose your color, just to know that they both do the same exact thing. So you just pick the color that will make you most happy when you're at that outdoor concert or at that graduation and you want to repel those bugs. Here is our graphite. We also have grass green. And then our final option is the navy. And here's a look at your navy. But if you like the navy, we're down to our final 100. F42721 is your item number. Jack Geiser is joining us. And Jack, I learned, a little bird told me, that this is technology that's actually used in US military uniforms, like what our troops are wearing.
That's correct. They're great for whenever they're out in jungle environments because they prevent insects from landing on them, prevent insects from biting them. And that's really what this blanket's all about. It's about creating that invisible shield. So it's coated in a special chemical called permethrin, and it's not harmful to us, but it's harmful to bugs, and that's what keeps them off you. So, you know, you might hear them around, but they're not going to be biting you. I mean, it's the worst to when you just want to go out and enjoy the first summer days, those first days of spring, and you're just constantly swatting at your ear or feeling like there's always something over your shoulder, or there's things biting at your ankles. But the nice thing is when you go out camping, you can just wrap this around you and you will have no bug bites and you'll just feel amazing. You'll feel safe. You'll feel much better when you come home or you wake up the next morning and you got no welts.
And there's no gross smell. Like if you've used the sprays and you're like, oh, that odor, I don't enjoy it. There's no odor. You don't have to layer up your clothing and be kind of hot because you're trying to protect your, your arms and legs. It's a great size. It's 56 by 68 inches. So if you were sitting on the ground with a couple people, it's great. But like Jack is doing, and I'm going to join you like that, just over your lap, it works as well. But all the while, you're getting that protection, which Jack, our mosquito awakening is happening. It sounds like a horror movie, but they're awakening.
You know, it kind of is a horror movie. It kind of is a horror movie. There's a bunch of insects out to come and suck your blood. And so what we're going to do is we're going to layer up with these blankets, and that's going to protect us. Again, it's protecting you. It's protecting the whole family. And the best part is that there's no smell. There's no odor. It's like an invisible shield that's going to prevent insects from wanting to come and bite you. And that's really why we did this. And honestly, to me, putting it in a blanket form, I like to snuggle up in a blanket. You know, even on a summer night, a warm night even, this is thin enough that it's going to keep you, you're not going to get too hot if you got this on in the day, and you're not going to be cold at night with this. It's going to feel great, and at the same time, it's going to last a long time, so that protection doesn't wear off. It's really easy to take care of this. If it gets messy or if you get a stain in it, you can just put it in the machine wash. And then the nice thing is you don't lose that protection. The EPA has this registered to 25 washes or the life of the garment, and that's really why you're getting a durable protection against all those insects for years to come.
Now, Jack, does it matter which side I have facing up? Because I have the insect repellent shield on the tag here, but it's a little softer on this side. Can I use it either way up?
Either way. So that's the nice thing is the permethrin's actually soaked in so deeply into the fabric that either side will repel.
Nice. Okay, we're loving navy right now. You have an easy pay of $5.40 a month to repel the mosquitoes, the flies, all of the things that run you away from enjoying your time outside. This is like your superhero cape. You could wear it like a cape if you want to, and you will be the insect repel person, repelling all of those insects away. So I have the navy on my lap, but we also have the graphite available for you and grass green beside me. F42721 is your item number. This is the time to get yours home. The insects, we're starting to see them right now. They're waking back up. The mosquito eggs, they're starting to hatch. I know it's something that no one wants to talk about, but look, the bugs are coming. The fleas, the flies, the ticks. This takes care of all of that. Jack, I'm one of those people who I've maybe almost caught a black eye over a bug, where I'm like, you know, it's probably like a piece of hair. Like, I just feel something on me, but I'm like that kind of person around bugs, because no one wants them on us, and you don't want to smell like the chemicals. You don't want to spray anything in the air. This is a great way to take care of them.
Exactly, it's that invisible protection. And honestly, that's the worst, when they're buzzing around your ears, when you feel just something nipping at your ankles. That's the worst whenever you're outside. And you know, we're talking about just the irritation, the itch, but really the most dangerous thing that this is helping to protect you from is all the different diseases and viruses that those insects carry. It's, you know, not something that you want to think about, but this is also a protection against all those nasty, nasty, nasty sicknesses that you can get from them, like ticks that carry Lyme disease.
So are you going camping? Are you going to a graduation? Are you going to an outdoor concert? Do you like to just take the occasional picnic in the park? I mean, my husband and I sometimes will just get food and say, like, let's just sit outside on a blanket and eat. But our blanket doesn't repel bugs. It doesn't repel flies, mosquitoes. So you know what happens? Outside time lasts about 20 minutes before I'm like, it's inside time. It's time to go inside. This is going to be your best friend. I know, I'm like, this one smack too many. It's time to go in. We're down to our final 90 if you like the navy. And keep in mind, it's a really nice size. It's 56 by 68 inches. So I'm going to stand up to show you just how big it is. So you could easily fit a few people on here if you were sitting on the ground. So here's navy. We also have graphite. That's our gray option where you get that teal border. And then here's grass green where you get a little bit of charcoal on the border as well. We took 30% off, but these are never coming back in stock. So as you hear, we're in our final 90 with the navy. Just know that you will not see these again. And Jack, I feel like we'll be really disappointed if we don't get it home. And then you're swatting at the flies, you're swatting at the mosquitoes, and you're like, I should have picked up that blanket.
Well, you know, I think I just heard something flying around, so I took protective measures and covered myself up all the way. I'm taking no chances. I don't want to take any chances, because you know what? That's the most annoying thing. I hate getting a bug bite somewhere and it's just a constant annoying itch for like the next 2 weeks.
Yes.
And so that's why, I don't know, for me, this is something that is a must-have, especially because I know all the bugs are starting to hatch around our home, and I see them every day and I hear them whenever I'm walking around, especially on like the best times to be outside, like sunset. I hear them especially during then, and it really bothers me. So that's why I'm carrying this around with me all the time right now.
Yeah, they're coming. They're waking up. I mean, they are waking up. It sounds like a scary movie. For many of us, it is a scary movie. The insect awakening is happening, and that's why a lot of us are picking up more than one, because you want to get it right now before it's like the high season with all the mosquitoes and the flies and the ticks and all those things. This is going to repel them. It's the technology that's used in U.S. military uniforms. It's technology that you can rely on. It lasts up to 25 washes. And all you are doing is laying on it, sitting on it, putting it over top of you. If you like the navy, we don't have a lot to go around, and these are never coming back in stock. We have fewer than 100 in the navy. We also have the graphite and grass green available for you as well. They all do the same thing, just shy of $6 a month on Easy Pay. And Jack, it's an easy pay well spent if I'm not swatting, if I'm not smacking, if I'm not spraying the stinky spray on me. It's really easy to use.
It's so easy to use, and it feels nice. It's a comfortable fabric. You know, it's, again, it goes back to so many insect repellents. They smell bad. You're having to spray aerosols all over you, which is not very comfortable to be doing. And anytime you want to get something like your ears, you got to spray it on your hands and then kind of get it on your ears. It's so much easier just to have, it's almost like it is really just like a shield. You know, you put this on, and all of a sudden you're protected from all the nasty bugs and all the nasty things they're carrying as well. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to worry about being all itchy when you get up the next day. You're just gonna feel comfortable and enjoy the outdoors like you're supposed to.
It's so soft too. Jack, you must be like me. I was told once I must have sweet blood because mosquitoes they just won't leave me alone. They just won't leave me alone.
if you have sweet blood, this is a really nice thing to have because all of a sudden honestly, it'll feel like the outside is like the inside and you're not gonna be itching all the time anymore after walking outside for 5 minutes.
It's the relief we all want. More than 100 orders have been placed during our show. We're in our final 500 if you like the graphite, and that's what Jack has. Green, we have 400 left. And in the navy, 50, and they're never coming back in stock. Jack, it was so nice to see you. Thanks for being here with us.
Thank you for having me on.
Thank you. We have Plow and Hearth coming up a little bit later on in the show. Okay, look